Hello, what is up guys? It is Funky's Tech Tips coming back at you again. This is going to be the first video in a long series of videos, pretty much revolving around custom scripting with Dayz servers, whether it be Overpoch, Epoch. I'm going to cover both of those pretty much in depth when it comes to adding scripts. So if you're new to scripts, stick around. I'm going to be making a lot of videos to help you guys understand some of the problems when you install your scripts. I'm going to go through some basic log error reading and things of that nature so you know what you're looking at. That'll be in a later video. But as far as it goes, we're going to go ahead and teach you how to install a few scripts. I'm going to do one script per video, so please, I will try to go as slow as possible so you can keep up. And let's get started. So right here I have some zip files. These are my mission and server PBOs. Not everyone's system will be the same. I understand this. Okay, it looks like I already have one on the desktop. 1 second. It's on the other screen. Just going to move those out of the way so I can do this. Alright. These are just basic mission and server PBOs for Epoch. Overpoch is generally the same thing when scripting. There are some indiscrepancies where stuff can conflict, but for the most part, they're pretty much average. So you're going to need a program to open your PBOs if you have PBOs. I know some people have like Valair and they use TC admin, and you kind of do it all in their system, and it's different. I am doing it based off a actual box, like an actual dedicated host, and or a PBO management system such as survival servers, Dayz ST. This is the way you can do it with them. The scripting will be the same for either one, but you might want to do it with TC admin in TC admin or some other way. I don't really like TC admin. But anyway, let's get started. So you're going to need a program to open these. And I suggest getting PBO Manager. It's much easier. So I can just go ahead and extract to my desktop to see what's in this PBO here. I just got to find it. Looks like I already have 2 of those on the desktop as well. Oop, my bad. I'll move those out of the way. Alright. So PBO Manager. Let's open up Churnerous. Alright, so this is your mission PBO. And this is your server PBO, as it's kind of stated right there in the name. So we're going to open these up, take a look at basic file structures real quick. Move these over here. Alright, so go ahead and open up this folder. You're going to see this is your mission. You got your CA, compile, config, image, init, and all that stuff, your description. This is basic stuff here. So this first video, I think I will show you how to install and configure your anti-hack. Alrighty guys, let's figure this out together. I do have my anti-hack on the desktop on my other screen. I just must find it. Where did I put the little bugger? Alright. That is my... Oh, that's Arma 3. Where did I put that? It's got to be around here somewhere. Ah! Okay, so you want to buy Infastar anti-hack. I would not recommend getting it from someone else. I would just buy it myself. It's much easier to do. Okay, so you got your battle life filters and stuff. That stuff is something you have to do on your server side. It'll be pretty easy to find. I won't cover installing the battle life filters in this tutorial. It's just not worth my time. Okay, anyway. So, for your Infastar, you can easily just go right ahead into your readme.txt, and it'll get you started. Oh, yeah, don't want any of those open. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to full screen. Actually, no, I'm going to put it in the corner here. Okay. So it shows, like, pretty much tells you how to do it. And I understand this can get confusing to read. Some people just have a hard time keeping up with these kind of text file setups. So that is why I'm going to try my best to do it for you so you don't have to worry about it as much. I'm going to move this little guy over here. Okay. So first thing you're going to do is get something to extract PBO, which I already told you. PBO Manager. I'll make sure I leave the link in the description for PBO Manager because it is something you'd want to use. Anyway, moving on. Now, you'll have your Dayz server PBO, which is what you're going to need to do. You're going to extract that to your desktop or wherever you'd like to extract it to. And then you're going to go ahead and open the init folder, and inside of that, you'll see server functions.sqf. So we're going to go ahead and close this one because we need the other one. Let's take these, move them over here so they're out of the way so I can get to them. Okay, and let's see, server functions.sqf. So let's go ahead, go in here, go in system, not system, my bad, init. Yeah. By the way, this is the standard anti-hack that comes with my server. If you have an anti-hack folder, go ahead and get rid of that because you're not going to need it. Alrighty. So in it, we got our server functions. Now you see our server functions are open. Okay. So in server functions, you're going to be adding some things. But I'm going to go ahead and move this to its own window here and kind of drag it over so I can see both. Alright, so server functions, Notepad or something similar. I recommend getting this program, Notepad++. It actually numbers all the lines so you can easily find things. It's more organized, just better overall for what you're doing. Now at the very top of the file, you're going to need to paste this line in there. This is going to call this thing to be activated. So go up here to wait until, leave a little space there. Alright, add that in, hit save. You're done with server functions for now. You are done with server functions, which is fine. But server function also, there's a thing in your mission file, your init. And if it has these lines, include Dayz code rec set, it has to be removed. If you do not remove it, it will not work. And if it has Dayz anyhack or Dayz resec security in that, you're going to want to put those both to 0. Or you will not have your admin list. Make sure you follow this to a T or it will not work. Alright, so most of this you can ignore most of the time. Let's see here. So now we're done with the server functions.squiff. Okay. Now, the best part about this is it's easy to do. So all I'm going to do is go down here to my zip file, and I'm going to hold Control and select multiple files. The only ones you actually need are these, and you just put them right next to server functions. Now you got that done. You can go ahead and go into your config file. This is where you add your admins, your low admins, your normal admins, and your super admins. Obviously, you probably want to have the most power, so you're probably going to want to put your name here in super admin. So if I wanted to do that, I'd just put in my Steam ID. I'm just going to put in 7555 and then whatever else. You know what I mean? You just put in your actual ID from your Steam account, which will look a little differently than what you're used to. It'll be this kind of number. It'll always start with a 7565 or a 7656, and then like a 1198, 1198, 26406. That's mine. So, nope, put an extra 0 in there. So that's what you're going to put in there for your thing. Now, I would recommend to keep track of your admins. Go ahead after this and put a /, which will ignore this, and then you can put in the name of your admin so you know which code is who. That way you can, you know, on the fly, take people out of your admin list and not where you took the wrong one out. So I'm going to go ahead and erase that. Okay, so let's just say my admin's in there. Good. And you're all done, except for the BattlEye filters. Inside of your server, wherever it may be, it might be in a weird spot in your FTP, whatever it may have you, you will find a BattlEye folder, and it will have all of the filters in it. When you find where yours is stored, depending on what you have, this is Overwatch and not Overpoch, this is Epoch and Overpoch, and this is Dayz Vanilla. Since we're running this, we take all of these, which you'll see in the folder where it's located, and you would just drag them right in. That's all you got to do. And your filters are updated, and you shouldn't have any problems. Now, another thing that comes with the config, I was having an error. I was having an error, and I decided to change that error. I was having a problem where it was people got in cars, and it kicked them out of the car immediately back to lobby. There is actually a line down here. It is check keybinds. This will kick people out of their vehicles. This is set to true. You do not want this set to true, or it will kick people from their vehicles and kick them to lobby. So you just go ahead and change that to false, and that fixes that error. That is something you want to check. It is on line 113 in Notepad++ on this file. It might be a little different for you, I'm not sure, but line 113. Otherwise, just look for _CKD. And you can go ahead and do that. Now, false, don't mess with remove keybinds. You don't need to mess with that. Basically, this is what it is. Now, also, you might have to do this. You might not. There is some more setup involved. Let me go ahead and open up my zip file again with my anti-hack. There is a file that I want to show you. No, that's something else, actually. Never mind. Ignore that. I'm horrible. Okay. Anyway, that is installing that. If you have any problems with it, go ahead and just leave a comment below, and I'll try to get to you as fast as I can. This video is current with the most current Epoch and Overpoch. I haven't seen too many current videos. People tend to not actually put these kind of videos out there, so that's why I've started this series. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a good time with your Dayz installation. I'll see you next time.